1 Samuel chapter 16. He exists, said to Samuel, "How long will you mourn for Saul, seeing I have rejected him from reigning over Israel? Fill your horn with oil and go. I will send you to Jesse the Bethlehemite, because I have provided me a king ruler among his sons." Samuel said, "How can I go? If Saul hear it, he will kill me." And he exists, said, "Take a heifer with you and say, I am come to sacrifice to." He exists, call Jesse to the sacrifice, and I will show you what you will do, and you will anoint me him whom I name to you. Samuel did that which he exists spoke, and came to Bethlehem. And the elders of the town trembled at his coming, and said, "Come you peaceably." He said, "Peaceably I'm come to sacrifice to." He exists, "Sanctify yourselves and come with me to the sacrifice." And he sanctified Jesse and his sons and called them to the sacrifice. It happened when they were come that he looked on Eliab, and said, "Surely he exists, anointed is before him." But he exists said to Samuel, "Look not on his countenance, or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him." Because he exists sees not as man sees, because man looks on the outward appearance, but he exists looks on the inner thinking center. Then Jesse called Abinadab, and made him pass before Samuel, and he said, "Neither has he exists chosen this." Then Jesse made Shammah to pass by, and he said, "Neither has he exists chosen this." Again Jesse made 7 of his sons to pass before Samuel, and Samuel said to Jesse, "He exists has not chosen thee." Samuel said to Jesse, "Are here all your children?" And he said, "There remains yet the youngest, and look, he keeps the sheep." And Samuel said to Jesse, "Send and fetch him, because we will not sit down till he come here." He sent and brought him, and now he was ruddy and with beautiful eyes and goodly to look to. And he exists, said, "Arise, anoint him, because this is he." Then Samuel took the horn of oil and anointed him in the midst of his brothers, and the creative breath of he exists came upon David from that day forward. So Samuel rose up and went to Ramah, but the creative breath of he exists departed from Saul, and an evil creative breath from he exists troubled him. Saul, as servant workers, said to him, "Look now, an evil creative breath from the supreme authority, mighty creator, troubles you. Let our master authority now command your servant workers, which are before you, to seek out a man who is a skillful player on a harp. And it will come to pass, when the evil creative breath from the supreme authority, mighty creator, is upon you, that he will play with his hand, and you will be well." Saul said to his servant workers, "Provide me now a man that can play well, and bring him to me." Then answered one of the servant workers, and said, "Look, I have seen a son of Jesse the Bethlehemite that is skillful in playing, and a mighty valiant man, and a man of war, and prudent in matters, and a comely person, and he exists is with him." Therefore Saul sent messengers to Jesse, and said, "Send me David your son, which is with the sheep." Jesse took a donkey laden with bread, and a bottle of wine, and a kid, and sent them by David his son to Saul. David came to Saul and stood before him, and he loved him greatly, and he became his armor-bearer. Saul sent to Jesse, saying, "Let David, I pray you, stand before me, because he has found favor in my sight." It happened when the evil creative breath from the supreme authority, mighty creator, was upon Saul, that David took a harp and played with his hand. So Saul was refreshed and was well, and the evil creative breath departed from him.